Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring you a review for One Piece Manga chapter 840 clones. They are clones. Now, just a little backstory into these clones. Daddy Vinsmoke alongside Vegapunk. So Vegapunk is involved with this little operation we see going. In layman's terms, as Yonji put it, created the blueprints of life. So what we're seeing within this chapter, they are clones, and like I said, Vegapunk working alongside Daddy Vinsmoke was able to find out the blueprints of life and now able to create clones. And these clones are not just clones, like no shadow clone jitsu. They're manufactured in a way and like they're modified, and basically these clones can gain up to 20 years of experience within 5 years, or there were some numbers, but they progress in life much quicker than humans are. I think it was 20 years within a 5 year span, and you find out that these clones that's in the Germa66 lockup are clones of a select few. Now I was looking at some of the clones, I'm trying to think who they look like, and I really can't think of anybody who they look like. But if you've got some ideas or got some people you would like these to be clones of, comment section below, let me know. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. So yeah, still talking about the backstory of the clones. We found out that Vegapunk and Daddy Vinsmoke were working on this. World government caught wind of this. They were like, nah, we can't even let this run. So they hopped in there and arrested Vegapunk, and Daddy Vinsmoke was able to get away and carry on the research under the Germa66 name. So I think the world government must not know about Daddy Vinsmoke at all if he's able to carry this on. But do you think that the world government maybe got Vegapunk to work to make some of these clones for them, and they're using them within the Marines and stuff like that? I think so. That is most likely because they got Vegapunk making the PXs, the pacifists. So why not throw in some clones into the mix as well? So we found out all of that, and as soon as Yonji said that the clones are not aware they are clones, it automatically made me think, oh my gosh, are the Vinsmoke children clones? So I had that thought in mind, and the chapter goes on. So we get to see Sanji, Niji, and Ichiji come into the room, and Sanji, Sanji wanted Niji, so Sanji just goes straight savage. He goes, boom, kick. You can't see my foot, but yeah, he goes in for a kick, and then so that kick hits him and it sends him flying as well. But then they go on the little antics and they're like, don't forget, we've got Zaref, Well, they don't have him, but they know his whereabouts. Don't forget, we can take shots at Zaref at any time. Fix up, stop playing your games. And after that, Sanji was no longer attacking, but Yuji wasn't having that, so he came in and he attacked back, so just to knock him down to the ground. Now, this is the second time we've seen a Vinsmoke member use an electric attack, so I'm starting to think that this is something that the Vinsmokes may be capable of, and a possible power up for Sanji later on. I don't know, some people might not like that. Some people might say that he's got the whole fire thing working and mixing fire and thunder. Does it really go? I don't know. And I don't really like the idea myself, but it is just something that I thought of. So after that, we just have a lot of flashback of of Sanji and company when they were younger. We just find out that they are clones, possibly clones of the dad. And yeah, they were training, they're supposed to progress faster than normal human beings, but Sanji was always lagging behind. We see that in running, we see that in the obstacle courses, we see that in learning how to use a sword, and blah blah blah. During this time, we find out that the mum is dead, and yeah, it's just heavily hinted that Sanji is just a normal human being, and as far as on paper is concerned, he's just a normal human being. But I think he might be a late bloomer, and this will be a great reason to give him a power up later on, just calling him a late bloomer. But yeah, other than that, I can't really think of anything to say. I mentioned that, yeah, they said that the mum was dead. I was thinking, because part of the reason why I thought they were close was because there was no mention of the mum, but there was a mention of the mum, but it was also plainly stated that they are clones. But it seems like the mum must have died giving birth to Yonji, Sanji, Ichi, and Niji. Yeah. Other than that, this was a great chapter. We got some flashbacks, some more insight into Sanji, what Sanji's life was a kid. Oh yeah, one more thing that I should mention really is the whole thing where we have Daddy Vinsmoke was so ashamed of Sanji that he wasn't progressing the way that he should be, that he faked his death. Now that is deep. Now Daddy Vinsmoke, I'm gonna need to do another video. I've done a video in the past. It was called the worst parents in anime history. Daddy Vinsmoke. I need to do another one because I think Daddy Vinsmoke should be on that list. But yeah, faked his death. So it's just making me wonder now. How does, because everybody thinks he's dead now, even his brothers and sisters. How does that lead to him getting away and just ending up with Zeph and all them things? There also within the chapter we find out that Sanji's love for cooking comes from his mum. So yeah, that's everything. I really like this chapter. Nice finding out that Sanji is a modified human, or should be a modified human. He hasn't displayed the modified traits yet. And yeah, it was just nice to see the flashback of some more insight into Sanji. So for those reasons, I'm going to give this chapter a 4-star rating and call it a review. So just a quick little side discussion, and it relates to the chapter, so I'm just going to bang it in with the review. So do you think Sanji is a late... Okay, so what I'm thinking is Sanji is a late bloomer, but he's already bloomed. And the reason why I think this is because every time we see a fight, we've seen a fight between Sanji and the Vinsmoke. It started off with Daddy Vinsmoke, and now we had Niji in this chapter. It does seem like he can hold his own against him, and the only reason why he always ends up getting beat up is either because they do something that disgusts him, or they threaten him. So within the Daddy Vinsmoke fight, it was the whole thing where he was using his men as a shield that disgusts Sanji and it threw him off, so therefore he stopped fighting. And within the Niji Sanji fight that we got within this chapter, they was threatening him. They was like, don't forget that we can take shots at Zarif, so if you keep up with your antics, we're gonna kill him. So he therefore stopped fighting back, and then he got attacked. In both cases, I do believe Sanji was stronger than the two. I do believe he could fight back. But in the case of being stronger than Nietzsche or any of his other siblings, there's the argument that the modified humans have been progressing faster than normal human race. It was the whole 20 years worth of experience within 5 years. So if we keep that up, they should be like have the experience of old men. Yeah, something like that. 5 years, 20, 10 years would be 40, and so forth. So they should have loads of experience at this point. So therefore, they should be stronger than Sanji is not. But this is where I'm asking you, what do you think is the case? Because I personally think Sanji's training with Rev Zeph, Sanji's 2 years of hell has equivalent to those experience that them not getting. So maybe Sanji will be able to tussle. But yeah, like I said, I'm asking you, what do you think on that current situation? Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.